Yeah, makes sense. Okay, wait a minute. Are we live?
Yep,
Uh,
I think so. Oh.
oh
No.
yeah, we
No.
are actually.
Oh,
Okay.
there we are.
Yeah,
Hey.
makes sense. All right, this is weird.
Ugh.
Moving to this after the previous program is pretty weird. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Where do I? Yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, I guess we're set. So, good day, everybody. This is the Ecclesiarch here, back to you with some more Horus Heresy Legions, and today we are back again, and we are back with none other than Shad. So, how you doing, Shad?
Nurgle has blessed me. It is a good
Congratulations.
pain. No, I'm mostly better now. We've been having some technical difficulties. That's partially why we're a week late. There's also some issues with EG, but that's all sorted now. So yeah, back on track.
Yeah,
Glad to be back.
I
Yeah.
we're still working on completely fixing the whole rewards thing that was going on, but I think the previous challenge rewards should already be there, guys. So
Hmm.
we'll try to check what exactly is going on about that when we can. So as for this tournament, yeah, we had the tournament for super heavy tanks, and yeah, there's some cool submissions in there, and ones that I'd love to check out. So if there's an issue with the voice or the sound or whatever, guys, do tell me because I'm using a new program and I'm kind of not used to it yet. Plus, it doesn't show me how many people are watching, by the way. So
I can see. Oh, right. You mean a new actual software, right? Not
yeah,
on YouTube.
that's a little bit
Uh...
weird. Okay, you know what?
Hello there.
Whatever.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, let's freaking go. Shad, yours is first, right?
Yep, I reused one of my old designs from a video you made ages ago on the golfing channel, I think, wasn't it? this is
Yeah, I
this is how we
remember.
got in contact. Actually, I was like, there's a lot of bad custom cards out there. I'll give him my shit custom cards instead. But no, I quite like this one.
Yeah, I mean these look pretty good. So, uh, I don't know. Like, let me actually read it out. So, you all want armor one for Chaos Terminator while he shoots Bolter in the animation while holding a Plague of Flame. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, so Banehammer, anti-infantry super heavy. Yeah, I remember this from what you said when you. I remember when you submitted all those heavy tanks, the one that we did the video on. So 10 energy, 512 front line, and rally deal 5 damage to a random enemy and stun all enemies. Now, honestly speaking, I like this for multiple reasons, Chad, because it stuns you, and despite the stun being like a very huge tempo swing, it's just 5 damage. And honestly speaking, I really like that because what it kind of shows you is that, yeah, I'm gonna stun with that, I'm gonna get a turn, but I'm not gonna kill you next turn if you don't react. So I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's I wanted to add more neutral tools that can actually widen. This is the thing. I don't understand why EG do this, but they seem insistent that neutral cards are just faction cards with their own faction. By which I mean they make them so weak by default that without synergy in tribal mechanics, they're basically worthless.
Hmm.
And that means the whole point of them being a neutral card is just gone. So uh, cards that are neutral, unless they're specifically designed to be like Solar Auxilia tribal cards, should enable existing deck archetypes. If you want to play a slow, controlling, stally deck in, I don't fucking know, Blood Angels or Imperial Fist or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, there should be tools in the neutral faction that are up for consideration. Maybe this doesn't compete with actual faction cards you have available. Maybe it does. That's up to you to decide. But right now, the decision is, oh, should I use one of my very strong faction cards or should I use a dogshit neutral? And the answer is, let's not use the dogshit neutral. Alright, yeah, so I think it's pretty decent. It
Yeah.
might be a little powerful, but then it is quite understated for its cost, and vehicle is a downgrade, really. So, like 512 for 10 is pretty short, pretty shit stats. Anyway, Yeah, let's see what yours is then. So,
Sorry about the art, by the way. I couldn't find a literal single friggin' Iron
AI
Warrior one.
detected. Purging. No, I don't mind AI. Tormentor. 10 energy, 812, Iron Warrior's legendary vehicle. This is, of course, the Shadow Sword that Perturabo used as his personal transport. Another point of contention there. That is quite clearly a turreted vehicle, not a casemate tank destroyer. SMH, SMH. So as front line, which fits for a bodyguard tank. And Backlash, put in play an Iron Circle Maniple. You kind of missed where to put the quotation marks there, but
Oh,
I get what you
whoops.
mean. It's... So hang on, remind me, is this the 8/8 front line from the Legacy mode, or is this the new legendary 9/9 fancy one?
That's the new one because it basically gives you another layer to protect your warlord. So the
Well, they
whole
both have
idea is
front line,
like
but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Perturabo's Cadillac.
Pretty much, yeah. I do. Yeah, I mean, it does the job. Again, it's a big, really heavy in the way frontline thing. I worry that this might be a little too heavily statted, is the thing. Because you got to remember, I mean, the weakness of big, heavy, chunky stat units is that they're vulnerable to hard removal. But this is not vulnerable to hard removal because it still only kills half the very big vehicle. So, uh, it- hmm, it's difficult for 10 energy. It's just a lot. What I would do to change it personally, I think, is I would change the backlash to be load or play your warlord's hero power. So if you're in his reckoning mode, which summons the iron circles, or at least the
Ooh.
legacy mode one did, it would make you an iron circle. But in a less like stacked hero power, it's gonna be nice. It's nice to, freeload your hero power, but it's not gonna completely bust everything.
Yeah, makes sense.
But the new Perturabo doesn't do that, does he? So it wouldn't work for that anyway. Yeah. Ugh. Legacy mode was better. Fight me.
It is what it is, Shad. What you gonna do, yeah? All right, let's move on. Ooh, look at this. This is already pretty cool. The Red Queen Persephone,
That's a
Spartan.
great name.
Yeah, that is a very cool name. I'm not gonna lie. So Alpha Legion one as well. So 700 energy, 6/6. So it is understated, and rally adjacent units gain front line.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oopsie. You mean adjacent troops?
No, I think he meant units. I'm not joking.
No, you shouldn't have.
And then
Oh
you
dear.
got Battle Honor, your opponent draws a card.
Oh dear.
Oh, that. Okay. You know what? Hell yes. Okay, that's sure a very interesting way to play Alpha Legion.
So should we evaluate this as if it did mean adjacent troops? Because I think that would be. I think that's probably the intent.
Is it though?
I mean, you can't give a warlord permanent frontline forever for 7 energy. Like that's not fair. Even if Alpha Legion can't really abuse it that much compared to other factions, it's still fucking busted.
What if it was troops, Shad?
I mean, it's a nice. It's got really cool Alpha Legion synergy because obviously you can force your opponent to attack into units they don't want to. Stuff that has like draw a card backlashes and all that, which is obviously what this vehicle's going for with the Battle Honor. It's part of the sort of forced mill strategy they have. I will say it feels a little weedy for a Spartan though. Spartans are big tanks. 6/6 is small for a regular Land Raider. This one's the super heavy variant. They should be like an 8/8, I would say.
Yeah, maybe it's a 6/6 because it gives front line to the warlord. And if it didn't give front line to the warlord, maybe it would not be like understated, right?
Well, if you want to, you can't give a warlord permanent frontline. That's just not allowed, all right? But what you could do is you could have it, instead of it being a rally, it could be a passive effect. So if your opponent can't protect it, i.e. if you shoot it without flank or whatever, and it dies, the warlord frontline goes away. So it's okay for a warlord to have temporary frontline. Hell, it could be rally adjacent units gain frontline until your next turn. That would work too.
I guess so, yeah. That could work. That could
But yeah,
certainly
it's
work.
also it's also understated. So make it like a temporary rally and make it an 8/8, and I think I'd be happy with it. Personally.
Fair enough.
The art is spectacular, though. Alright. Me, I believe.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
see. Land Behemoth Weyland, 10 energy, 12/12 Iron Hands vehicle. Jeez, that's a chunker. Fortress of the Vergan clan. Relentless and Pride. Deploy a random friendly troop with Pride that died in this game. Give it frontline. Okay, so the wording's a bit ass, but the intent is clear. So, I like that it's got Relentless and Pride. It's, EG kind of forgot that Relentless exists. I do spot a cropping error.
Really?
The art is not correctly inserted.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
How the hell did you
let's
see that?
It's autism.
I guess
So so it's a big statted chunky unit, but it does nothing without synergy, and you can gain synergy. You can discount vehicles, but that still seems fair for its cost. So I'm okay with the stat line and the balance. The wording should be put a random friendly troop with Pride that died this game into play. It's like deploy is just not the correct word. That would be like some kind of keyworded action, I would assume. And give it frontline, or it gains frontline. Both work really. So it's not really that far off wording wise. I also like the little reference calling it Weyland. It's obviously an Aliens reference, which fits their sort of aesthetic. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, not much else to add really. What do you think, Teach?
I think it was really good. It's just a very nice example of it's
A
like
big chunky payoff.
yeah. I mean, it's good for a 10 energy card. Really, like that's kind of what you expect from a thing like that. Especially Iron Hands do need some love. So I always like some cool Iron Hands cards. So
Raz just said synergy is a Dark Angel's trait, though. Why would an Iron Hand unit? We're gonna get that joke every stream now, aren't we?
yeah, we are gonna get it. Hey
Fuck's
Taiga,
sake.
how's it going, man? Okay, this guy, by the way, submitted a lot of stuff, and we're gonna get to it in a moment. It's later on. I think I did, Taiga. I just don't remember which one it is. Hammer to the nail. Shadowsword Titan Killer. It's your. Oh no, it's mine.
It's yours, isn't it? Yeah.
10 energy, 8/10. Shield and Nemesis. Destroy the enemy troop with the high attack. And with 3 energy, it can deal 7 damage ordnance 3. Now that makes a lot of sense, actually. So it's a shadow sword. It's meant to take down huge targets. So whenever like there's like a big damage thing coming down, this thing is just gonna obliterate it. And it's also very cool because not only does it integrate the Nemesis keyword really well, it's also the fact that it still has high attack because it's a freaking shadow sword. It's supposed to. I would kind of say I think whoever made this card pretty much nailed it. I'm not sure how good it is, but it is very cool. What do you say? The flavor's really good.
I could see this going in vehicle decks, perhaps. Yeah, it's certainly like on an appropriate power level for a neutral, rather than weak source, useless. I love the use of Nemesis. That is the high point of the design. I'm not sure I like the rest as much. The shield feels strange. Like Shadow Swords don't have void shield generators or anything similar to that. In fact, they actually rely on not getting shot at all, really. Unless it's just meant to sort of generically represent a super heavy tank being very tough, which, fair enough. And the active ability, I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't feel very Shadow Swordy. It feels more generic battle tank. Because, Shadow Sword's whole thing is the long wind-up time, the aim, the sort of like they're very vulnerable while they're firing. That's why whenever I think of a Shadow Sword design, I try and put like Siege on it, or Relentless, or, something that requires it to actually wind up and fire. I like the Nemesis though. It's definitely a mechanic that I wish we had seen wider implementation of. In fact, I just wish EG had less flavored the icons and the synergy, the symbols more. To be honest, because there's a lot of potential and a lot of mechanics to go in other places than they actually do. But yeah, it's pretty good. Right.
Here's yours. Another Iron Warriors.
Iron's Might, 7 energy, 8/8. Iron Warriors Fellblade tank. That's not a Fellblade. That's a I forget the name. Kratos. That's a Kratos. But whatever. Let's see. It has Vantage. It has Attrition. Gain frontline until your next turn and deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Ordnance 5. And it has 1 energy. Gain can't attack until your next turn. Oh. Oh, so it has to stop to fire. That's pretty fun.
Ah, that's actually pretty cool. So it kind of takes a position and it becomes a front line, but it starts firing. That's actually pretty freaking cool.
You know, I think one thing I would do to
Hello,
emphasize
Commander
that
Django.
flavor, to emphasize that flavor a bit more, I think I would move the frontline gain ability from the attrition to the active. That's one thing I would change about it, I think. But it is very cool. Like it's a great attrition payoff. It's appropriately statted considering it's a vehicle. Although you could argue, given it's got a very powerful attrition ability, maybe it could stand to be 8 energy. But I think it'll be fine as is. It's chunky and heavy after all. Yeah. Let's see, wording wise. No, the wording's perfect as far as I can tell. You could maybe have juggled a few lines around so it fit better, but like that's not your fault. That's a problem with the program. And the art is just a photo. That's the only complaint. It's a very minor complaint. I quite like this. What do you think?
I think overall it's really, really good. The only thing I think Wookie made a good point, that can attack technically does nothing, because when you use the ability, it misses the turn anyway. But flavor-wise, it's pretty cool. So maybe maybe it would be better if
1 energy gain front line until your next turn.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
That would be good design. Okay. That would
Yep.
fit for a Kratos as well, actually. So the name's wrong as well. That's a slight issue, but otherwise, yeah, no other notes. Very
Okay.
cool.
Moving on. What?
What's this? Is this a reference I should get?
That's a JoJo reference. Can you read it, please?
Sheer Heart Attack. 5 energy, 2/2, invulnerable, unstoppable, battle honor, deal 2 damage to all enemies, and return this troop to your hand. At the start of your turn, attacks by itself the enemy with highest attack. What part of JoJo is this a reference to? I watched the first 4 seasons.
This is part 4. This is part 4.
Oh, yeah, I only got halfway through that. I got bored. They finally introduced stands. I was like, this is the part everyone was building to, and it's still mediocre, so I'm not watching anymore. Sorry. Okay.
Moving
meme
on.
Out of 10. Well done. Yeah.
Oh god, another meme.
Oh, God.
7 energy, 7/7 Borkoff. That was a tasty hand, bro. Unstoppable shield savage each opponent's hand while you're testing your new gay Batman suit with opponent's significant half. What? Literal.
I don't get it. I don't get the reference. It's just schizo.
Yeah, this is pretty schizo. Like, each opponent's hand while you're testing your new gay Batman suit with opponent's significant other.
Who gave us this?
Christ. Okay. The
Come
Unstoppable.
On, name and shame. Who submitted this one?
I'm not. Anyway, the Unstoppable.
You coward! You
Sicaran
coward!
Oh, you mean you want me to name drop him?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Of course, it's Wookiee. Whoever would it
be? Okay. All right then. Is it me or you?
That's me.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I get the Berserk reference, but what the hell is up with the Batman suit? Okay, so, yeah. Enemy units have Savage. Gain frontline until your next turn. Oh. And 3 energy, siege, deal 10 damage to all enemies with frontline. Oh.
That's a weird card. Interesting, though.
That's actually pretty interesting. So technically speaking, it's punishing you for attacking. So technically what this does is I get the flavor. When they're attacking, this thing is just entrenched and it's just shooting them down, right?
Yeah, it's like a weird delayed version of their Iron Havoc card from Legacy.
I mean, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, very. I think the main problem with it actually is that it has siege. It needs to not have siege, really.
Think so too.
Because right now, your opponent, like, I mean, yeah, you can fuck around with, like, loading it, but by default, they don't well, maybe that's intentional, actually. Your opponent can gamble, like, oh, maybe he doesn't have a load ability, maybe I can get away with a few attacks because I really need to. Yeah. Kind of funny that it's called the Unstoppable, and yet it gives everything front line, so it's very stoppable. But then, hey, it blows them all up, so that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if it would be very good, but it's interesting.
It's a cool idea, but it probably wouldn't be played. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. How do you make it so it is played? What do we do there?
Maybe make the ability not be siege and actually even be vantage. So 2 energy vantage deal 10 damage to all enemies.
You know what it needs?
Hmm.
Rally. Target unit gains front line if it didn't have it, loses front line if it did have it. Something like that.
That could be pretty
Until
cool.
next turn. Yeah, so you bring something forward out of the front lines or penetrate through their front lines to get to it. And it also synergizes with its siege mechanics and all that. Although, actually, to be honest, that's not really going to matter, is it? Because by the time that you've got the ability loaded and fired off, then yeah, okay, whatever. Well, I don't know. It's interesting. Let's not try and redesign the whole damn thing because it's very strange. But yeah, it's cool. Right, me?
That would be you.
Same Shadow Sword design. Lux Legionis. 10 energy, 612 Imperial Army vehicle, legendary. Shadowsword Titan-Killer. It's a solar auxilia. Boo. It has Ordnance 6 just as a keyword, so any damage it inflicts will have Ordnance 6, which is interesting. Rally. Destroy a random enemy vehicle and has Cleave 2 for each friendly solar auxilia troop in play. That's a passive ability. That's very interesting. I don't. The rally feels a lot less elegant than the previous one because it's unconditional, but it's also silver bullet, which, I mean, most decks have a few vehicles, so you can still occasionally get screwed over not having something for it, or your opponent can get utterly screwed by you having it. I don't know if I like that as much. It's, yeah. Also, it feels strange for a Shadow Sword to have a cleave ability like that. Shadow Sword's whole thing is directed single target damage. This should be on like a Baneblade or what? Actually, you know what's even better? The two turret one they have. What's that one called? Stormhammer? No. I forget the name.
Stormlord?
No, that's the one with the big dagger gun and the transport capacity.
Banehammer? No, that one's with the
Maybe?
cannon.
I think it is the Stormhammer. I don't know though. I'm not. Tell you what, yeah, well. You give your thoughts. I'll boot up one Horus Heresy Legions and have a look.
Yeah. My issue with this is that actually I don't have an issue with this, to be honest, Chad. I think it's alright because we used to have Wurtzi Malevolus and things like that. I do like very specific silver bullet cards as long as they're neutral. I don't like it when specifically a faction has it. So in terms of like an anti-tank tank, this could be pretty interesting. So yeah, I mean, I could dig that. And the cleave, I think, is supposed to just represent that there's like solar auxilia following it, and they're just dealing with everything. So I kind of get it.
Yeah, but you have to like add several layers of explanation and headcanon to make the mechanics work with the actual application of the unit. That's the problem. I mean, yes, it can work, but it's clunky. Interestingly, I just checked, and it's the Stormhammer. Someone actually did put it in the chat. Thank you. But the most recent Stormhammer EG made is actually labeled Baneblade. So well done, EG. Never change.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, the 9 energy legendary Ignis Vincit, it's labeled Baneblade tank, which I suppose isn't technically incorrect. It's built on
Well,
the
I mean,
Baneblade
it's
chassis.
Baneblade chassis, so yeah, technically speaking, all of them are Baneblades, right?
Oh, it just feels lazy though. I don't know. EG that is, not whoever submitted this. All right. Mine? Yeah, mine.
Oh,
Oh wow, that is a beautifully painted tank. Holy crap.
Glaive.
Sanguine
Nice.
Ultimatum. 10 energy, 10, 12 Blood Angel's vehicle. Legion Glaive. Well done. Yeah, I think that is actually a glaive.
Yeah, it is.
Badly cropped art though, but it's well, like the paint style is sort of artistic enough that it doesn't look like a model. So that's fine there. Would be nice to add a background, of course, but I mean, what can you do? Rally, destroy all enemy troops. Holy shit. Avenge 1 for each excess number. Deal 2 damage to the enemy warlord. That rally seems too strong.
Yeah.
But the Avenge is very cool. Huh.
Basically, more things that die, you just get a finisher. Honestly speaking, Chad, I think it doesn't need the rally. The Avenge itself could be so good.
Yeah, you know what? Since it's got 2 barrels, what if it was Avenge, deal 2 damage for each excess number to any target and an adjacent unit? So it's like Ricochet, it'll randomly hit one unit next to it. So like 2 barrels, bam! You do like, I don't know, 15, like 16 damage to 2 different units or something if you build it up enough.
Yeah,
Although
that's pretty good.
I do wonder if maybe this should be 1 extra damage or deal damage equal to the Avenge, because I feel like that might scale too hard otherwise. Because it's not impossible to get like an Avenge 9 or an Avenge 10, and then just dome someone for 20. That feels kind of cheap.
Yeah, maybe
Even on a
one
10
could be
energy
better.
tank like this.
It's a
Yeah.
cool idea, though.
Yes, very cool and very nice art.
Okay, another Shadowsword.
Yep. Well, it's an iconic tank. Oh, it's the same art again.
That's
I
what
think
I
I
mean.
used this. I don't know. I know. I did use this art, but I changed it for my cycle. All right. Yours, I
Yep,
believe.
9 energy, 8, 9, Solar Auxilia again. Rally, deal 4 damage, ordnance 4. If the target is a Titan weapon, destroy it instead.
Ha!
Oh, that's actually pretty good, because it's not a silver bullet while being a silver bullet, because it can obliterate a Titan weapon, which makes a whole lot of sense. That's what these things are for, smacking Titans. And even if that's not it, it deals 4 damage. And if it's a vehicle, it deals 8 damage. So it's actually a good card that grows into a very good card depending on the situation. I like it.
Does feel kind of mean to dump on Titans even more though. I mean, they're not even good anymore.
Fuck Titans. They should never be good.
This is still a silver bullet mechanic is the problem, but it's not that egregious because it has other uses. Truthfully, all of Ordnance is a silver bullet mechanic, really. So it's
Gotta love when we were gonna be discussing the winner. Who won? The Shadow Sword. Okay, which one? I don't know, man.
My son, you have beautiful super heavy tanks to choose from. Will you choose super heavy Shadow Sword or super heavy Shadow Sword?
Like, what the hell?
Right. Mine? Yes, Godfella. Ooh, nice name. 7
Ooh.
energy, 10, 12. Oof, Jesus. Okay, that's already a big chunky stat line. What does it do? Rally. Destroy a random enemy. What?
I think it means troop.
I think it does too.
That's pretty fucking based, if you know what I mean. You just fuck you. You're just dead.
Wow. Rally. Oh no, okay, I said that. 2 energy with advantage. Deal 8 damage. Ordnance 6. Enemy Titans can't load or gain shield. Not clear whether that's an active ability or whether that's a passive. I would assume
I
that's a
think, a
separate
passive.
passive ability.
It
Yeah.
also has a passive
So what?
icon to the left, so.
Yeah. So while it's in play, they can't load or gain shield. Yep. That's cool. Makes sense. Holy shit. Like even assuming that it is just destroy random troop, that is still insanely busted. Like the stat line, the cost. Oh my god, and the passives and the actives as well. Holy shit. Yeah, no. This needs a significant cost increase, shall we say? I would say put this at 10 energy, and even then, it's kind of pushing with all of its abilities and what it does. Wow. Shut up, Raz. It's not a. Even EG aren't quite that far gone yet.
Have you seen the new Space Wolves in Warforge? You wouldn't say that.
I don't play Slop Forge. Go away with your fucking toilet shitter gameplay.
You should see it.
All right. Next. Oh. This is a duplicate, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's a duplicate. And okay, so now we got some basically extra submissions just for showing off.
Oh, okay.
So let's take a look at them. You should start.
Oh, I see. Raask Arkborne, Felg Clan Commander. 8 energy 7/7 Iron Hands. The first enemy tactic of each turn has no effect. Retribution 8 negates the effects of all enemy tactics. And Retribution is a mechanic that says, stacks when X enemy troops die during your turn, triggers an effect when the counter is filled. So it's reverse avenge. Whenever you kill something on your turn,
you're taking Retribution, basically.
That's poor flavor then, because Retribution, Retribution occurs when you are wronged. It's a revenge. It's righteous revenge.
I mean, technically speaking, Iron Hands were going pretty crazy during the heresy, especially during.
Oh, them having a mechanic called Retribution makes sense. I'm just saying it should trigger in a different way. It should be like whenever you take damage during your opponent's turn, for example. So,
so the opposite you're saying.
Yeah, they power it up by wronging you. That would be how it would work. Yeah. Minor quibble. Ignore the flavor. Mechanically, this is very not good, as in, if you can get the Retribution powered up and you put it in play with a lead, the game is over. Like, what are they going to do? Like, they can't kill it. Unless they're a faction with flank, there's basically nothing they can do. The game's over. Your opponent will just maintain the Arkborne, kill off your troops, and half your cards are gone, because you cannot play them. They all get countered. So, yeah, no, bad design.
Okay, next one.
Naduul Norsson, yours?
Yeah, Atraxic Clan Commander, 5 energy, 3/3 shield. That's how you do it, EG. If you're slapping shield on shit, get lower stats. What the fuck was that Yakub's thing? Like, every single time they release a mechanic of Warlord, it's overstated and shielded, and they nerf it then. Okay, your units with Bionic gain double points. Bionic 0-8, give +2/+2 to all your troops in play, hand, and deck. So what is Bionic? If you use X amount of Augmentics while this unit is on the field, an effect is triggered. It resets when the effect is triggered. Oh, so basically, if you give this guy 8 Augmentics, but in this case 4, because it has the special ability, it's going to trigger an ability.
Technically, it's whenever you use them on anything. It doesn't have to be him.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's not a bad mechanic. I mean, I would say it's a little narrow is the thing. It's what's called a parasitic mechanic in Magic the Gathering. So if you could change it to, like, whenever you target your units with a tactic, any tactic, because of course an Augmetic is a tactic. So it has inherent synergy with Augmetics, but it's not restricted to them. That's usually a better way to do it if you can. But yeah, that's a decent supplementary mechanic. And like, if we did a third round of mechanics and third round of releases for all of the factions, this would be a good one for Iron Hands. Yeah.
Absolutely. Check out the next one. It's also Bionic.
Iron Father Darrak. 8 energy 7/7. Pride. Create 2 random Augmetics in your hand. Bionic 04. Give +1/+1 to your troops in play and in hand. I'm not sure I like the hand buff thing, though. That's another thing. That's kind of a uniquely Dark Angels mechanic, usually. It's alright, though. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, Sicaran.
I was just going to say it's a little understated, is all, because, I mean, you're paying a lot for that.
Yeah, it
technically stands to be a 7/7 for 7, I would say. Anyway, yeah.
Plus, the Iron Father needs to be a little bit stronger. Sicaran Incudem. So, 7 energy, 6/8. Flank. Pride and March. Deal 2 damage, ordnance 3 to random enemy. And what is March?
Oh, we have another one.
Oh, goddamn. I'm missing the March mechanic. Wait. Let me read it.
Yeah, I was going to say, seems like he sent you the icon rather than the
Wait, it's my fault. Let me just double check what March does. Okay, I just found it. So, activate an effect when you put a vehicle into play. Oh, So basically,
Oh,
whenever you
okay.
put another vehicle into play, it activates. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. So you either flank it
Uh,
or keep it on board.
yeah, but it's a strange name for it. That's all. Because March isn't really like you know that's not what vehicles do. That's the opposite of what they do. They don't have legs. Well, some do in Warhammer, but you know. I don't know. It's just it's little petty quibbles like that, but those things are important. Those parts are
Mm-hmm.
basically what elevates a game like Hearthstone or Horus Heresy Legions. It's the flavor. I mean, if you strip away all the flavor from this game and all the art, what you'd have is just a quite mediocre mathematical exercise. Really, no one would play it. There'd just be like five nerds that like to fight each other with algebra, basically. So, I mean, ultimately, that's all we're doing. So, I give it another pass with the names and the mechanics. I would say in a lot of cases, but like, there's a lot of cool ideas here. Also, though, there are too many mechanics. That's worth mentioning. Each release EG makes has one, sometimes two new mechanics for each faction. You've already made three, so like yeah, one of these should go. I would say Retribution doesn't fit Iron Hands, so keep the other two.
Yeah, we got the Leviathan as well. So with
Oh yeah.
Pride, deal 3
Oh,
damage
Ancient
to a random
Kalon's back.
enemy. Yeah, Khalon's pretty cool. And he's
Hey,
at
buddy.
March Act again, which makes a lot of sense. All these, like, stupid Leviathans basically have the same thing in HHL now. Somehow they attack your face. So maybe this one joins the party, I guess.
Okay, now, God, what? Fucking Leviathan Dreadnoughts entering the 100-meter dash.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty much.
Although
And
it's worth noting, it is can act again. It's not acts on its own or attacks by
mhm.
itself. So technically, it doesn't do anything if it's not able to act already. So
Iron,
it still has to
like
wait.
Iron Hands, Dreadnought showing the most restraint is actually pretty funny.
That's fitting, yeah. All right, iron deployment. Oh, using that art, awesome art. One energy mission: deploy Iron Hands vehicles to so it needs to be put in play, but then that's probably just an ESL thing. 10 times, and the reward is Ruthless March. Your ward gains when a friendly unit triggers March, it triggers twice. I mean it's all right.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
Shad, that's
Yeah.
not an ESL thing. That's a Warpforged thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that is an ESL thing then, because Warpforged are not human like us. They don't speak normal language. Uh,
And Ruthless March.
It's all right, but like this is just do thing, get reward for thing. There's no deck building expression here. You'd make a deck, you'd put all the cards with March in it, and then when you played all your cards with March, you get a thing that makes you March harder. It's fine, but it's
I think
not
this one's my
interesting.
favorite.
And it's also got a Land Raider Crusader in the art, which is like those didn't exist until like M38, I think it was. So, you know, minor quibbles, but they're there. Yeah, it's all right. There's some ideas. I like Bionic and I like oh, I don't like March, but it's not bad. It's just not especially interesting. But Bionic with some tweaks would be a very good Iron Hand mechanic.
Okay, so Shad, what are we doing?
Uh, hmm. Hard to tell. The balance is all over the place this time. Like this might be one of the least balanced ones we've had. So, but like that doesn't mean that the designs are bad. It just means that the mechanics are interesting but poorly what's the word? Identified? No. Examined. No, that's not right either. What is it? Whatever. Point is, hard to say. Let's see. What do you like? I like Hammer to the Nail because of the Nemesis. I like Iron's Might. I actually quite like Sanguine Ultimatum, although it's the rally is pushed as hell, but it's
Yeah,
interesting.
I do like Iron's Might. I do like the Shadow Sword you mentioned. I also like a few of the Shadow Swords. I also like this one, the Unknown. Godfeller's a little bit too strong, even though it's based as hell.
I like Persephone as well, even though the wording is well.
I like the simple Shadow Sword as well, which just deal 4 damage. Those are pretty
Yeah.
okay.
I don't. It feels mean to bag on Titans even more. Like
The
it's not
Behemoth isn't bad
necessary.
either.
Ordnance already bags on Titans quite badly. Like
I think the Behemoth's also good.
sheer heart attack. No, we're not. We're not putting a fucking JoJo reference in top three. Fuck off.
I really like Weyland as well. What about you, Shad? You don't like this one?
It's all right. It doesn't really spark joy, but it doesn't do anything wrong. So,
What about Apostle Borkoff?
which ones? Who? Sorry.
Apostle Borkoff. It's number 8.
The meme, right. Sorry. With you now. Well, obviously, I'm a big fan of anything involving getting into a gay Batman suit, but, I think we're gonna have to put it to the side.
Yeah, I think so too. You ever seen that art where there's like Superman and pregnant Batman?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh man, I saw something even more unhinged the other day, and it stood out to me. And I can't remember what it was now. It's something to do with Sonic, of course it was, because all the most cursed content is Sonic OCs. But fuck, I can't remember what it was. It was fucking amazing though, like hilariously unhinged.
Have you seen the
Oh,
Uncle Dolan version of Sonic? That's very unhinged.
the what? Sorry?
You don't know Uncle Dolan?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
I might have to educate you later. Yeah. So anybody who knows what that is, don't even say a word. Okay, so now, Shad, I do agree absolutely about Iron's Might. I think it's really cool. I absolutely agree about the Nemesis tank as well. But for 3, I think I either like the Shadow Sword with 4 damage, Weyland, or the Blood Angels one. Though it's a little bit pushed, I agree.
I would push for Sanguine Ultimatum in third, but otherwise I agree with your placements for. Well, I mean, I would put Iron's Might in first and Hammer in second. Which way round would you put them? I don't know though actually, because Hammer. Iron's Might's a bit clunky because it's got a few pieces that don't really like the irrelevant can't attack, for example, and which one's first, Hammer or Iron's Might?
That is a very good question.
I, I guess Hammer to the nail, like it does less things, quote unquote, wrong. Like the only argument I have against it is it shouldn't have shield. It shouldn't have shield. Like there's no flavorful reason it should have it. That's the only like real argument I have against the thing. So I guess that pushes it into first. Would you say that? Or
Yeah,
do you still
technically
think Iron's
speaking,
Might is just a better mechanic? Yeah.
this can't attack thing is kinda ruining it. But otherwise, it's a very good card.
And you could argue that it would be kind of toxic in an attrition deck. You might be able to do some pretty disgusting combos and just end games with it. But then you can kind of already do that with Iron Hands because they have Iron Warriors. Sorry, because they have the stupid
Grammaton
8
combo.
energy. That's it. Yeah, that one. God, it's so unfun to play against that combo. Yeah, okay. Hammer first, then second Iron's Might.
I think that works.
All right, and third, should we
Oh,
put it to a vote, or
yes.
do you have a strong? Yeah,
We're
okay,
certainly putting that to a vote.
Shadow Sword or Shadow Sword or Shadow Sword, or Blood Angel Shadow Sword.
Okay, let me write it now. Blood Angels, Shadow Sword. It's not a Shadow Sword, but still. Iron Hand
Yeah, it's
Shadow
close.
Sword.
It's the blood. It's the
Sword.
super heavy Astartes version. Of
And
Shadow
just Shadow Sword.
yes, I've eaten chicken soup. Thank you, Seuss XL.
Oh, chicken soup is pretty good.
Yes. In fact, I have some more, and I'm gonna go cook it. Well, not cook it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, put it in the baking tray, stick it in the oven.
Looks
How
like
many
the
people
Blood
have got in the
Angel.
chat? How
Blood
many
Angel
votes are we
one is-
getting?
Blood Angels one doesn't seem to be pushing it though.
That's interesting. I would have expected that one. Well, I don't know. I mean, I like it, but you know, which one do people like the most? Though. Oh, you said Iron Hand's Shadow Sword. Which one's the Iron Hand Shadow Sword?
Wayland.
Did you mean? Oh, that's not a Shadow Sword though.
Neither is the Blood Angels one.
It's the Space Marine version of it. No, it's like their upgraded, better Shadow Sword.
Because everything they have is supposed to be better, right?
Yeah. God, words cannot describe how much I wanted a World of Tanks like 40k game.
Oh,
When
that
I
would
was
have been
younger. I was
so
like,
cool.
please give me War Thunder, but with all of the like, different. It would be so awesome, wouldn't it? You could have the top tiers be like giant titans and everything. Oh man, Shadow Sword tournament next? No. God, we get enough. Like that's the thing. Shadow Sword is. I don't know why actually. No one ever makes Bane Blades. They always make Shadow Swords. So clearly, Shadow Swords are more iconic than Bane Blades. Anyway, just in a generic super heavy contest. Like, look at how many Bane Blades did we get? We didn't get a single Bane Blade. It's all Shadow Swords.
That's actually pretty interesting, yeah.
Uh,
Come on, guys, vote. We gotta stand still here.
There you go, guys. What do you prefer? The 11 blades of 11 barrels of hell, or like a tank so anemic it can't even run its engine while it's firing its main cannon?
Yeah, you got your answer in this tournament.
Shad, yes, I know. We give ideas for this. Basically, it's all you have to do: find picture of a model, stick it through a filter. Yeah, it's a bit of a faff, I'll admit, but like, there's websites online that will do that. Oh, really? No, I mean, Raz, like, hang on, let me. You're not on the card creator server, are you? So I can't show you. Teach, if I quickly give you one of my
Sure.
super heavy cards, can you show it on the stream? Fuck, where is it? It's been so long since I made these. I have no idea where anything is.
Both is still stuck, by the way.
Nice.
Now it's 33, 33, 33.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Based. Blood Angel Superior. Let's see. It was a Hellhammer I made. Where is it? There we go. So let me see. Open in browser. Give it to you. There you go. So show that one on stream. Like, I can't remember exactly what website I used, but there's like 4 or 5 of them that are free, don't take much, or you can do it yourself in Photoshop if you know how.
Oh,
But
this
all it
one's
is
pretty
just-
cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a photo of a model. It's quite a famous one actually. Anyone who reads enough White Dwarf or like followed EG back in the day, they'll know it. So yeah, that is literally just a picture of a model stuck through a filter, and it looks arty enough. You know, some kind of oilify. I don't remember exactly what I did. It's been like 2-3 years, but you know, that would be my recommendation. Like, just find a nice model if you want, with a naturalistic background, preferably so the base is obscured if it has one, and just slap it through a filter or two. Maybe like artfully crop it so that nothing shows that doesn't work very well with it.
How about you guys actually decide who the hell wins?
Oh, one's pulled ahead.
And I'm ending.
Ah,
It's the Shadow Sword. Yay, guys, the Shadow Sword has won the tournament where every freaking submission was a Shadow Sword. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing?
I do wonder why there's so much art of Shadow Swords compared to Bane Blades. Oh, hey Tarvitz, yeah, we were just talking about that. We're going to continue with Legacy Threat. I've been kind of ill the last week, and Teach doesn't really play Horus Heresy that much anymore, so he doesn't have all the cards needed for the Legacy mode. But we'll move towards it. I just needed to figure out how to do streaming and all, not streaming, recording and shit. And then Teach can give commentary because it's his channel. he's the sex appeal, so you know we've got to have him on the stream.
What you gonna do about it, man? You gotta.
Hey, if I just can't grow a luscious beard like you, I'm afraid.
Don't worry, we'll work on that after we finish watching Uncle Dolan. So, yeah. All right, guys. So, thank you, first of all. Those were some interesting submissions, even though every single fucking one was a Shadow Sword. Yeah, and we're going to come back with a mechanical challenge afterwards. And after the mechanical one, there's another flavor challenge, which is a surprise. But I think Shad came up with a very a really amazing one. We're not going to
fitting
spoil
one.
it. Yep.
That's
A
going to be
fitting
Christmas soon.
one.
We're going to have to do a Christmas themed one. Sanguinala! Give gifts to your opponent.
Yeah, make an Alpha Legion Santa Claus or something. I don't know.
Oh god, the gift is a bomb, isn't it?
Daddy, Santa bought us a Demoncula for Christmas.
Oh god. It's like that episode of Rick and Morty where he buys the sex bot.
Yeah, except this time it's shitting out Iron Warriors.
Oh, it's a reference to the Berserk animation being shit. Oh, yeah, Raz, we fixed awards apparently. Well, did they teach? I don't know. You keep track of all that.
What about the rewards? Did you still? Yeah, I don't know, guys. They gave the previous one. As far as I know, at least I think some of you, at least they texted me they did, but there's like a previous one that's still missing, and I think there's another one that's missing. So we're working on it, guys. They haven't been the most communicative lately, so yeah, I don't know what's up, but we're working on it, guys. So yeah, thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys on the next stream.